Well, it's a great honor to be recognized as a lifetime achiever in this STEMmy award process. And the values that I hold include curiosity. I just can't not know. I always have a desire to understand better, to seek answers that aren't obvious. Also integrity, to be able to do research that is honest, that is open. And then importantly, collaboration and inclusion, to be able to work with scientists and colleagues who, many of whom I know, and then those who I am meeting and those who I am yet to meet. So those are my key values. I am a bio-inorganic chemist, and many, many years ago, I was in a general chemistry class with one of the greatest teachers ever, and his name was Dr. Henry Cecil McBay. And he made us sit in his classroom in the configuration of an atomic structure. So some of us were in the nucleus, some of us were in outer energy rings as electrons, and we had to feel chemistry, not just learn chemistry. And that captured my imagination so much that it's been with me for the last 60 plus years. I think one of the greatest contributions to my field that I've been able to make is to cross fields, to take my knowledge of science and knowledge of chemistry and be able to apply it into developing products for Procter and Gamble, to making or increasing peace in our communities, to having people understand differences and similarities across countries and cultures, to be able to raise my children and interact with my family in a way that always allows me to appreciate what is, what I do know, but also to seek what I don't know about people in order to deepen relationships and make relationships more transformational than transactional. Well, the greatest teacher I ever had was Dr. Henry Cecil McBay, but I was also mentored. I was grown. I was poured into by many people, including Mr. John Pepper, who was one of the CEOs of Procter and Gamble, Dr. Herbert Smitherman, who recruited me to Procter and Gamble, Ed Rigaud, who still is a mentor of mine, my parents, my grandmother, my brother, so many in my family who are also scientists and curious people. So I was really raised up in a milieu of people who loved me and cared about me and cared to develop my mind and my spirit. And I try to repay that, doing the same, building relationships that can help others become the best that they can be. If I could leave one mark on my field, it would be to continue to apply brain science and other science, social science, psychology, to the field of diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. Because the way that we interact with people or don't interact with people is largely based upon the way our brains and our bodies work. And that science is still in its infancy. So I would like to see that progress.